out there with Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. So, Brent, when you talk about this matchup, what stands out the most to you?
Well, the amount of stars that both of these teams have accumulated, that gets me pretty excited. And these are the type of games that for fans, they love to see the star power shine. And you never know, that expected greatness could be on display for us here tonight.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Holiday against Brunson. Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks on offense. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
And he makes both free throws. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
And the Knicks miss again. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Holiday kicks to White. Holiday sets the pick for White. Tatum on the wing. Sweet move. Some solid defense from Hart.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And stolen by White. Now the fast break. Tatum. Oh!
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brunson scanning the floor. Bridges outside. Hart the pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Over White. Bridges misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Got that one up quick. Brown's got 7 points.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Holiday kicks to White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Now Anunoby after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, White. Holiday left side. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Holiday. Shoots over Anunoby. The shot by Holiday, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. New York, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Oh, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Horford with the screen on Bridges. Here's Brown. Hits the target from 18 feet. Brown's got 9.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Brown. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Bridges against Brown. Fires from deep. Hauser misses. Knicks trail by 8. For 3, Bridges hits the three-point bomb.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Brown with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Pritchard. There's the screen. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson outside. The three-pointer no good. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Celtics leading by 5. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Now here's Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, he's right into that shot.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Pritchard passes to Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Anunoby, good.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous lift.
Tatum. That was something else.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Pritchard. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to Brunson. Bridges against Tatum. Back to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. And Horford pulls it down. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Tries the spin move. And Tatum driving. Pass to Pritchard. Horford the pass to Pritchard. Hits it from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 3. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars.
And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Holiday, the pass to White. Brown outside. Knicks with the rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And Brown drops them both. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Brunson against Holiday. Out to Bridges. And it's sent back by White. Brown deciding where to go with it. Six on the shot clock. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Brunson finds Hart. Out to Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
There's Brown with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Tillman, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Brown kicks to Porzingis. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges passes to Brunson. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. The post pick. Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum against Hart. From 13. Tatum no good. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges kicks to Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Anunoby. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges passes to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Boston leading by 4. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Tatum. He's got 9. Now Porzingis. Looking to end his cold spell. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack. And it's Towns penetrating. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Holiday against Brunson. Out to Bridges. Clock at 4. New York, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brunson outside. Back to Bridges. Brunson against White. Out to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Celtics leading by 4. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Here's Anunoby. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Here's Brunson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brown the pass to Porzingis. There's the lob to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Bridges. With the teardrop, Knicks with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Out to Bridges. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's good for 2. Now it's just a 3-point Boston lead.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart just flying down the lane.
Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. 24 seconds left in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And they pick up 2. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Brown outside. Here's the teardrop. Good on the shot. And the Celtics lead by 5. It could go. And that one released in time, but no good. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He's been a major threat from three-point range. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Boston making a switch here. Kornet's checked in. Knicks trail by 3. The kick out to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
First one falls for him. And the Celtics making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Tatum a screen. Shoots. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Boston making a switch here. Brunson kicks to Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Here's Holiday. Out to the right wing. Right side Tatum. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Tatum looking around. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Brunson. Count that one. Brunson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key, Holiday. 20 feet out. Rebounded by Hart.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson takes off. The tray. It's not going to go for him. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And the second free throw, good. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Brunson outside. It's Hart on the wing. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Brunson driving inside. Taken away by Holiday. Baseline jumper. Right the pass to Brown. The game now all time. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And another turnover here by New York. Achua, he's checked in for New York. And for the Celtics, they're shooting the ball at 42%. The three from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Brunson adds a 2-pointer, and the Knicks miss again.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Celtics on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. They get it again. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Brunson kicks to Achua. Pass to Hart. Brunson outside. Here's Bridges. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. The 3 from Tatum. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Brunson with another miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Out to White. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Achua.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Outside Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away